104.7 The K, Mike the Intern in the studio this morning with my good friend Dwight Glenn, who, among other things, obviously works with the Daredevils, and we've known each other for years through that, and then also promoting a bunch of really great shows that we've had in this area for a long time. Newly partnered up with Black Oak Mountain Amphitheater for the 2026 season, and we've announced Hairball coming to the Black Oak Mountain Amphitheater, which, if you're not familiar with these guys, they're an incredible band, and the reason I love Hairball so much is they play into my argument where, as I've gotten older, I lean more to go towards like not the 3-day sleep in your car type festival, but those shows where you can see knock out 3 or 4 bands, and you're like, all right, I got to see blah, 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 and these guys, because then it's all one trip, you saw them, and then that's it, right? Hairball kind of comes to the table with that presentation, right?
Well, they do. They will cover probably 7 or 8 bands, Mike, and they do numerous costume changes. I mean, throughout the night, there's pyrotechnics. Literally, it's arena rock, and you're doing arena rock at Black Oak Amphitheater. And the ticket price, you couldn't go see these 8 bands and not pay thousands of dollars if they even exist. You're going to see Def Leppard, you're going to see Kiss, you're going to see all sorts of bands, Queen, everything's going to be represented, but they're very talented. If you ever watch videos of them online, they're not phoning it in. They're not playing with tracks. They're playing their own instruments, and they take a lot of pride in doing these songs because that kind of hits home. Like you said, you don't have to be there for 3 days. You're going to see the greatest hits of these artists all in a 2-hour time period.
And again, like you mentioned, the costume changes. It's not just like that. It's literally those set breaks, they become another band.
That's right.
And then they are that band, and then they become another band. And Jay and I have this conversation all the time as far as tribute groups and stuff like that. And in some cases, some of these guys are the ones that are doing it justice better than some of the bands that are currently doing it.
It's okay to say that because it's true.
The musicians in those bands have come out and said that in some cases.
Right. You know, there's a lot of these groups that have, basically endorsed Hairball to be able to do these songs because you have to get the permission to do these songs because they have the songwriting credits and everything else. But Hairball is touring all over the place. They do, 8,000, 10,000 festival events, and I say 8,000 to 10,000 seat festivals. We're thrilled to have them down there. They love Black Oak Amphitheater. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about real briefly is we are spending a lot of money on the infrastructure at Black Oak. There's going to be more concession areas, more areas to get beer. The VIP pavilion will have free food, close parking. We know we're not the biggest. We love what Johnny's doing with Thunder Ridge. We want to be the best. We want the customer experience to be when you walk in Black Oak and when you leave that night to say, I saw a good show. It was comfortable. It was convenient. The worst seat at Black Oak is 150 feet from the center of the stage.
And you can see everything from there.
You can see everything. Yeah. The acoustics are great. Yeah. It's a beautiful setting. Lampy is, some people would say, in the middle of nowhere. I'd say it's in the middle of the most beautiful place in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
It really is. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. This is the first show. It will be May 9th. Tickets will go on sale Friday. We want people to come down and experience this, but we're going to do 15 to 18 shows this year. We're going to have a variety of acts, and we're really excited to bring consistent entertainment to Black Oak.
That's what we need, and we love it, man. Thanks for being a part of it, and I know that we're going to have some good shows coming through the area with you at the helm at Black Oak. If people want to get their tickets when they go on sale on Friday, 10 a.m., where do they go?
BlackOakAmp.com.
Pretty easy.
BlackOakAmp.com. You can pick out your seat. I would highly suggest, if you've never spent the extra money to do the VIP experience.
Sure. The all-inclusive is the way to go.
All-inclusive.
Yeah.
The parking's great. You have a free buffet. You have dedicated bar service. You have a pavilion that you will be right next to your seats. It's worth the money for that to do the VIP, but there's not a bad seat in the house.
No, there's not. And again, the all-inclusive, I've done the all-inclusive at Black Oak, and the food's great and the service is great, but it's so cool to be able to sit there and be able to get food and then just look to your right and the stage is right there.
Yeah,
so and it's almost like you're in your own green room.
Oh, it is your own green room, Mike, and a lot of people will sit in the pavilion to actually watch the show. Yeah. They'll sit around the tables and have a beer, and and we invite people to come down there and experience Black Oak. It's locally owned. Tom has come down from the AMP in Camdenton, where he's run that for years. He and I are working together with Johnny, the owner down there, and we want to make it a great customer experience.
And you guys, I think, are going to be able to pull that off. Again, tickets for Hairball go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m., blackoakout.com. And Dwight, please feel free to come back on the show anytime you got a new show
Always
coming
good
up.
to see you, Mike. We've only known each other forever.
20 years. Oh, my God. But yeah, good luck, and I'll see you the next time you guys have a show to talk about.
Sounds great, and just don't forget, the Ozark Mountain Daredevils are not retired. We're just slowing down, so we may have some announcements coming with that really soon.
Awesome, man.